Hey guys, this is Damien with theunlocker.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to unroot your Nexus S 4G. So before you begin, there's a couple things you might want to do. The first is an Android backup or some type of backup, just in case you ever want to go back to being rooted, or in case you mess up somehow. And the second thing is you have to have ADB up and running. Now, if you rooted the first time, chances are you have ADB. But if you don't, you can head on over to our how to set up ADB tutorial, and we'll have you all set up in a matter of minutes. So after your ADB is all set up and you've done a backup in case anything goes wrong, if you've chosen to do so, we need to download the Unroot files. So head on over to the category Unrooting and then click on here. Then we need to click on the regular download, or if you have a premium account, you can click on that. And then the download's going to go ahead and start.
Okay, so the next step, we need to make sure that Android debugging is on. So to do that, we're going to go into your menu, select Settings, scroll down to, scroll until you find Applications, then Development, and then check USB debugging if it's not already. Okay, now turn off your device. Okay, so with your phone powered off, plug in the USB cable. And now with the USB cable plugged in, we need to power the phone back on into fast boot, so hold the volume up button and the power button. Okay, now we're in fast boot.
After it's done downloading, place it on your desktop and then extract it. And you should have about 6 files once it's done extracting. So you want to copy those files and move them over to your Android SDK tools folder. So after the files are copied over to your ADB tools folder, we need to open the command prompt window. So go ahead and do that. Then once the command prompt window is open, we need to navigate to the ADB tools folder. So the first command you're going to do once you've accessed your ADB tools folder is we're going to flash the stock boot. So you follow the commands here on your window and then hit enter, and then when it's finished it should say OK. So for the next line of command, we're going to flash the stock system image, and we basically do the same thing as the boot image. Once it says OK, it's flashed successfully. We need to repeat these steps for the next 2 images, which are going to be recovery and user data. Okay, so after you've entered the last line, which is the user data.image file, you should see everything says OK, and it should basically look exactly like my command window does here. So if it does, we can go on and do the erase cache portion. Okay, so after you type out the command fastboot erase cache, you should also see it says OK and then finished. And then for the final step, we're going to relock the OEM bootloader, and to do that, we're going to type fastboot OEM lock.
Okay, so after you reboot the phone, if you want to double check to make sure that you are successfully unrooted and back to stock, if you go into your About Phone section, it should look very similar or identical to what I have here. And you are now done. Enjoy it.